It is Wednesday, August 26, 2009. You are watching Sun Current Today, ready to pound the pavement at the Minnesota State Fair. I'm Mike Hanks, working with a script, as usual. Officials from Eden Prairie, Edina, Bloomington and Scott County gathered with representatives from Senator Amy Klobuchars' office this morning for a Minnesota Department of Transportation status update regarding the 494-169 interchange project. MnDOT plans to apply for project funding from a Transportation Investment Generating Economic Recovery Grant, or TIGER. But MnDOT officials are not sure whether they will apply for funding to build a complete interchange or a partial interchange, so they're preparing several options. Here's a little background. MnDOT applied for federal funding for the project from the stimulus bill earlier this year, but the Federal Highway Administration wouldn't support the project because it didn't have movements from eastbound 494 to northbound 169 and from southbound 169 to westbound 494. The Highway Administration's policy is to support only full interchanges. Bloomington Mayor Gene Winstead said, quote, "The perfect is preventing the good." Since then, MnDOT has completed a study of traffic patterns at the interchange. MnDOT officials think the study supports their belief that those two interchanges are not needed. MnDOT has submitted the study to the Highway Administration in hope of convincing the feds to use the interchange as a pilot project as they move toward performance-based designs. But it could be years before the Highway Administration revises or abandons the policy, if it ever does, and local officials don't want to miss an opportunity to fund a critical piece of infrastructure. Eden Prairie City Council member Brad Aho, who also sits on the 494 Corridor Commission, urged MnDOT to be prepared to submit an application for enough funding to build the complete interchange and include the partial interchange as an alternative. Scott McBride of MnDOT said they will do that if they decide the Highway Administration will not budge from its policy. "We won't submit something that's dead in the water," he said. TIGER grant applications are due in 3 weeks. Centennial Lakes will host its final movie in the park for the season this Thursday night, August 27th. They will feature last summer's blockbuster, The Dark Knight. The movie starts at approximately 8:30 p.m. It plays at the amphitheater in Centennial Lakes Park, 7499 France Avenue South in Edina. Get there early. Park employees are expecting several hundred people. Veterinarian Bob Dietl of Woodlake Veterinary Hospital in Richfield will be assisting with the Miracle of Birth and Surgery Suite at this year's Minnesota State Fair. Here's Bob to tell you more about his work at the fair.
During the Minnesota State Fair, the Minnesota Veterinary Medical Association sponsors 2 events. One is called the Miracle of Birth Center. That's located on the fairgrounds, and we have cows and sheep and pigs, and they're all delivering babies there during the 10-day fair. The other place that we operate is called the Surgery Suite, and that's located in the Pet Center at the north end of the fairgrounds. We do 4 operations there each day, usually on a dog or a cat. The most common operation that's done is a sterilization surgery called a spay operation, and we do 4 of those each day, one at 9, one at 11, one at 2 p.m. and another at 4 p.m. So if you're in the area and you can join us, we'd love to have you stop by.
State Fair information is available online at www.mnstatefair.org. For Sun Current Today, I'm Mike Hanks.